Alright lads, how you doing? Welcome back to Baggy TV. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to be addressing the defeat to Tottenham in the Carabao Cup on penalties. And I'm also going to be addressing Jose Mourinho specifically and the argument on the touchline that he had with Frank Lampard. The discussion on the touchline that he had with Frank Lampard and what he said in his press conference in regards to that. So there's a lot to get into in this video. Please like, comment and share. Also, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. You'll enjoy it. Let's jump in. Okay, now a lot of you will be looking at me and thinking this isn't the way Baggy normally approaches a defeat. He's normally screaming, shouting at the camera. Well, you know what, lads? In hindsight, this game could have gone either way. The performance that we put in could have gone either way. So I'm not going to be shouting and getting angry over a performance that in large part was alright. We made some big mistakes as a team rather than the last game where we made some big individual mistakes. In this game, we made some big mistakes as a team. Individually, we did alright. Our players performed okay, most of them. But as a team, we didn't kill off the game when we could have done. Once we went up 1-0, we could have killed off the game. Now lads, there's a lot of analysis videos that have been made of this game by a lot of YouTubers, and they're all talking about things that, to be honest, I don't understand, because they're saying that we didn't use the long ball approach by giving Giroud a long ball that he can control and lay off maybe to Mount, to Callum, to Werner. But we did that a lot in the game. The passes were bad. The control wasn't there by Giroud. But we did that. So people who are saying Chelsea didn't do that enough, no, we did that. I've seen people having a go at Emerson for the goal that we conceded. Lads, Emerson tried to block that ball. It went through his legs. Okay, he wasn't out of position. He was in the right position. He just didn't make contact with the ball that he attempted to make contact with. Just like Mendy didn't deflect the ball that he tried to save. Okay, lads, so to say Emerson had a bad performance because of that incident, no, that's not right, because he did everything that he was supposed to do. Just the love of the green didn't go his way. And if it had gone his way, we'd be sitting here saying, what a great bit of play by Emerson. So let's not be quick to judge, lads. I just want to say that about Emerson, because I've seen some YouTubers saying bad performance. No, Emerson did well in the game. He did well. Okay, he had some unlucky moments. And lads, I want to say something here. There's a lot in football that is luck. I'm serious. There's a lot of things in football that is luck. You can go on that pitch, you can do everything that you're supposed to do all the right things, and still lose the game because you were unlucky. There is such a thing in football as unlucky. Mason Mount coming on as the last penalty taker, and kicking the ball just wide. Disappointing. But you know what, lads? I'm disappointed for Mason Mount more than anything else. You see, Mason Mount is a young footballer, a young lad, and he's there doing a job. Me personally, I wanted to see Mason Mount rested this game. Mason Mount was made to play. Mason Mount was given this large responsibility on his shoulders. Now, I know Timo Werner had cramp and that's why he didn't take a penalty. But Mason Mount being put in that position and missing, lads, Lampard should take accountability for that, because he's the one who chose the kick takers. Now, lads, I want to say something about the conversation that Jose Mourinho had with Frank Lampard. Do you know what Jose Mourinho said to Frank Lampard? He actually said something to Frank Lampard that I would have liked to have said to Frank Lampard personally. Okay? And Jose Mourinho said it. And when he said it, in my opinion, he said it for all Chelsea fans. Because deep down, I still think Jose Mourinho is a Chelsea fan. Do you know what he said to him? He said to him, what's the wording? He said to him, I'm going to be paraphrasing, but he said to him in a nutshell, you need to be calm and collective when your team is winning. When the team is losing, you need to be on this touchline shouting at your players. And he elaborated. He said to Lampard, in the last game, when your team went 3-0 down, you were sitting down in your chair, angry, while you should have been standing, shouting at your players and telling them what to do, giving them instructions. While now, you're winning 1-0, and you're all up in their grill shouting at them and asking them to do this and to do that. That's not how it goes. You need to be interactive, you need to be proactive with your players when they need you, when you're down, when you're losing. And do you know what, lads? I know a lot of you agree with that. I personally agree with that. Because we've seen Lampard sitting down, just twiddling his thumbs, man, just watching the players. But he should be out there giving instructions and giving them, guidance and telling them to do this and to do that, while we are still in the game. There's no point in you sitting there just watching. You're not a fan. You're not a spectator. You're a manager. So Jose Mourinho said that to Lampard, and I think Lampard kind of, I don't know, wasn't too sure how to respond to that. But well done, Jose. Well done, Jose, for saying that, because you said something that a lot of us fans had wanted to say to Lampard. So thank you for doing that, Jose. And he also said something else in regards to Lampard being, a person who has always been giving 100% as a player and was always supporting Jose when he was his manager, blah, 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 blah. And he's done this really because he feels obligated to pass on some wisdom to Lampard. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what happened there. Lads, Jose Mourinho, I said it in my last video about this game. I said he could be playing mind games. I was kind of leaning to the other side because, them having 3 games in the space of, 9 days, 7 days. I thought the man was, being serious, that he isn't giving this game a lot of priority and a lot of emphasis. But he did. He did give it a lot of priority and a lot of emphasis. And you can see that on the way he reacted once they beat us, once they won that game. His reaction shows how much this meant to him. And maybe it just meant to Spurs that little bit more than it meant to Chelsea. And that's why we lost eventually the game. Now, lads, performances. Mendy, great performance, amazing performance. Made a couple of good saves, dominated the box in the air. In regards to the penalty shootout, I guess Mendy doesn't know the players he's facing yet. Where they're going to hit it, how they're going to hit it, their style, their one-up, whatnot. So we can understand the fact that he went the long way every time. Another player making his first start, was Ben Chilwell. And I think overall he had a decent game. Still not fully fit, still not there yet, not sharp enough, but he's getting there. Now, another player I want to talk about, and I know it's going to be a little bit silly for me to talk about this player because this is a review of Chelsea's defeat rather than of Tottenham's victory. But this player, we were talking about him for a good month. Sergio Reguilon. Do you guys remember him? Sergio Reguilon had a blinder against us. And do you know what, lads? I'm kind of disappointed we didn't buy him. I'll be honest with you, I'm disappointed we didn't buy him because this is a player that showed what he's all about and the impact that he can have on a match. So yeah, that's a mistake. That was a mistake to let him go to a competitor. And he's the one that assisted the goal. And he almost got a goal, but luckily Mendy was sharp enough to save that. So, great goal by Timo Werner, amazing goal. Really well played by Azpilicueta to create that goal and get the assist for that. A great shot by Timo Werner. Pleased for him to have scored his first competitive goal. I just wish it was under better circumstances. But I guess your first goal against Tottenham as a Chelsea player, it's not bad, eh? Kovacic and Jorginho in the pivot did very well. The substitutions that Frank Lampard made were too like for like. Didn't really alter the way the match was going. Didn't really alter the system. I would like to see him do it a little bit more there. And last, I don't want to seem to be critical of Lampard every single game, but Lampard has a lot to learn. I just hope that he takes the advice that he's given from those around him and learns from it. Hopefully, I really wish Lampard the best of luck. I really wish Lampard best success, greatest success. I really want to see him achieve greatness with Chelsea. I really do. And we're going to be patient. We're going to be supporting him, but he needs to get his finger out and start winning. Anyway, lads, that's it for me. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I'll catch you in my next upload. Peace out.